Hello everyone. I have actually forgotten what I was doing. Well, obviously I was going to fight a wither, but I guess I was probably looking to make some yellow heart canisters. Possibly also beacons, I don't know. I suppose I'll start with that before I get to what I was going to talk about. See, I've done a lot between episodes, but it's been a while since I played. So, here we go. This shouldn't be terribly difficult. Bye! It's possible I also wanted a division sigil. Well, I'm pretty sure I've already got some, haven't I? So that was pretty undramatic. Before I start fighting the next wither, let's give my wither status a chance to wear off. So this is one of the things I've been doing. I set up a quarry plus. I did that. That took a while to make, but it wasn't a big deal. Got my assembly table set up back at base. And then I decided I would also do, now you've got wireless energy here, and then I decided I would also do an ender quarry, which to be honest is looking to be a lot better. Where's it gotten to? It's over here. Where are you digging? Here? Yep. So we've got that. That's going nicely. This has got all the, well, not all of the upgrades on it. I'm not producing enough power to have a full speed 3 upgrade on it. I initially used transfer nodes wirelessly, but the throughput wasn't very high, so I made tesseracts. Here I've got tanks for lava, oil and water. Not tanks, drums, that's what they're called. So yeah, that's going. Chunk loaded. Weird thing here, I had to put, where is it? There it is. I had to put a dimensional anchor over there, because for some reason it just wasn't keeping this loaded. Nothing was coming through when I wasn't in this dimension. No items were, so that was weird. So anyway, I will fight 4 more withers, and then, as you can see, I've got red heart canisters, and then I will be back. So, what have I done between episodes? I've taken out all the fences and stuff around here. I needed them to make the perimeter for the ender quarry. Haven't done anything more over there yet. QED, enchant mover, that's obviously there because I was doing the quarry plus. What else? I've added more storage. I've moved all these up here, built a load more and I've moved them up, so I get more power out of there. There's the Tesseract, which is also pulling items, well, getting items through the Tesseract to put into the system. What else? The assembly table is here with a load of lasers. Nothing's really changed over there. Can you see over there? Mad Cave system weird status thing. I'll show you the weird status thing probably in a minute. That's where I found an abandoned mineshaft, so I went and did cave spiders. I have been very busy with my soul shards. Very, very busy indeed. In fact, I think the only one I've got left is gas, because that's a pain. So there's that. A whole bunch of soul shards. I just used this endlessly. So yeah, that's been the main thing I was working on between episodes. I just spent forever doing soul shards, setting up quarries, adding some machinery. That's basically it. There was a lot of it. Now today I'm going to be doing something else entirely. I'm not going to be going back to witchery right now. Feel free to comment if you dislike me hopping around between mods doing a bit at a time. If you'd rather I settle on one thing for a few episodes, I'd understand that. But you'll see what I'm going to do this episode in a short while. But first I'm going to show you the Mad Cave system, which is over there. So as you can see, standing here, I do have nausea for some reason, but otherwise I'm fine. As soon as I hop up here, weakness, mining and mining fatigue, poison. Fine. Affected. Fine. Affected. I have no idea what the deal with that is. That's the sort of thing I'm used to from cave crystals, but as I said before, this pack does not have geostrata. So I honestly don't know what the cause of this is. It's really weird. If anyone knows what the deal with it is, please let me know, because I'm very curious as to what is causing it. See, all around here, apart from poison being on 0, I'm fine. It's just really strange. So yeah, I'd say if anyone knows what the deal with it is, let me know, because I really would like to find out what the deal is. So anyway, it's a Mad Cave system. This is where I originally found the entrance. I came in here. That was 3 blocks wide, and I poked that hole so I could get in. Get the water in, obviously. I came round here. Oh, hello, creepers. Why am I jumping? Apart from because I'm a wuss. And I came down here, and I found the abandoned mine shaft. I got to here, and I observed that there was a cave spider spawner there, and, well, from there it's history, really. Found a bunch of spawners, filled out my cave spider cave crystal? Spawn soul shard. That's the one. So yeah, anyway, that's that. I'm going to have to get a milk bucket to make those go away, aren't I? So, milk didn't work. I probably need to make a... Thank you, ambient noise. I probably need to make an antidote syringe to do it, because dipping myself in milk and drinking it with a straw didn't work. So you may be wondering, where am I and what's with this empty limestone room? I am at the 4th corner. So Blood Magic's over there, Witchery's over there, Botania's over there. And let's see, I actually need to dig out into the corners. Let's just do that. So when the water comes down I can fail monumentally. That's better. So there's one. Now if you've seen my recent videos, and well, you may be able to guess what I'm digging out 1 block into the corners for, in which case you may know exactly what I'm doing. So what I'm doing here is excavating for my ocean airlock design, which I went out the other day, and in that video I did mention I was planning to use it in Modsauce, because what I'm going to build over here is Galacticruft stuff, which really you should have known from the thumbnail and probably the title. So those are going to be the holes for the pylons. I'm going to need drawbridges on the edges. I'm going to need all sorts of stuff. And this is going to be where the interior walls go. This is the ring that they will occupy. And rockets will come up the centre, because of course rockets going into the sky, I need to be able to clear out the seabed and the water if I want to bury this down here rather than having it up at the surface. Hence the airlock. That's why I first designed the airlock. This was the plan. So I guess I'll work on this some more and be back with you when I'm starting with actual Galacticruft stuff, probably. Well, actually no, I'll probably be back with you once I've got wiring and stuff done here. Okay, this has taken a while, but I'm pretty much done with the core stuff. In each corner I've got these have to be extended drawbridges, because a normal one can only go up to 16 blocks. I've got wireless receivers here for the normal drawbridges up there, because trying to do the wiring would have been a pain, so I'll just put those in. These are all hooked up to this. And then I've got the ME glass cables here. So it's the same in all four corners. And here we've got the I/O port, the controller, the acceptor and transfer node, which is receiving on that frequency. So at the moment these two aren't hooked up to each other. They will be. I'll put all the repeaters and everything in. But for now it's a case of do that to open the surface ones, and then do that. And these will be replaced with spatial pylons just as soon as I have enough. I need 148 of them, and they are fairly expensive. But that should work. What I've used to cover these up, and you can't see here, is because I can't do it with sand. I tried having pistons underneath, but that didn't work fast enough to stop the sand dropping, and I didn't feel like putting another 4 drawbridges in, so I just use ancient sand which I found around here, which doesn't fall. I'll probably later replace it with a facade, conduit facade from Ender.io, which can be painted to look like sand, so I might do that later. But it's not a big deal, it's not terribly noticeable unless you're specifically looking, so it's good enough for now. And yeah, so the next thing to do is to do all the intermediate wiring here and get enough spatial pylon blocks. So my world crashed because I accidentally put an extra utilities transfer pipe into a crafting station, and that makes the game crash. And now I can't load the world back up, so I'm in MC Edit looking to fix it, and I found this. Just a trail of blocks in the sky. Checking the ID, it seems to be a Galacticruft walkway. I have no idea why there's an intermittent trail of them. At regular spacing, which is really weird, all the way across the sky in this direction. I apologise if you can hear fireworks. It's Sunday. I would have loved to have gotten this recorded a lot earlier in the week, but I haven't been able to do recording at night since the 5th. Oh, the trail ended. Okay. Well, if I can get the world loaded back up, I'll come and investigate that. I haven't been able to record at night during the 5th, so I've had to focus in the day on whatever the most upcoming one was, which has been a Lundra. So it's been kind of a mess. Okay, this is the garden, I can tell from the giant flowers. There's that, and here's this, so there should be... See, that worries me as well. No players. So is it going to be enough just to... No. Move that over, hopefully. That is interesting, because that actually resembles andesite. But that won't be in MC Edit. Anyway, here's hoping this works. I might have to fly back from spawn potentially, but... Okay, I had to entirely delete the crafting station and the pipes, so let's just... entry... cheat mode... crafting... Oh, I could just make another one, but... the item transfer in particular is not expensive, but... There we go. So, I'm going to take that out, move these over here. It's safer. And... no. Never mind. The idea here was just to avoid having to monitor this, but screw it. This is just automatically charging some Certus quartz. That's what this is for. But yeah, no big deal. Anyway, back to making pylons. Okay, so this is all done. I've disconnected that temporarily because I don't want to trigger that. So, when I toggle this, as you can see, they all extend. They're extending just fine up here. They activate, a moment later that goes. The problem here is, look at that. This needs 905 million AE. That would require me to put in about 565 dense energy cells. No. I can increase the efficiency of it by putting in more pylons, so it'll take less energy. More pylons? No. I could do it. In principle, I could put more drawbridges in. It's the pylons, the expense of the pylons. I probably didn't need to make a 128 cubed, to be honest. I assume that's why it wasn't working, so I upgraded. So what I am actually going to do is, well, I've tested with the rocket in Creative, and it only needs a 3x3 of clear space, and water is not an obstacle to it. So what I'm actually going to do is just have a small hole and have it only take out the seabed for now. Later I may upgrade it when I can put in more absurd levels of energy supply or something. I'll probably still reduce this somewhat, I don't know. But for now, it is going to be a case of making it a lot smaller. So I will get on to that. Okay, so got energy cells in. I don't think I actually need... I don't know. Redone all of this. This is now 3x3. They're just mossy stones. I know where they are for now. I'll replace them probably with sand painted conduit facades, as I mentioned previously. I've put sponges in here because although I can have water come in here, it won't cause any problems. I just think it's cooler to do that. So then I can... Again. Why is it crashing whenever I do that? It was fine a minute ago. Okay, so it's the sponges. For some reason, having the sponges there means the drawbridges make the game crash. It's probably something to do with water blocks moving around. I don't know. Oh well, they weren't an important addition, they were just an option. Let's tidy this place up a little bit. Only a little bit though. So, that's that. What I might do is just spin these around. I may be able to put covers on there. Let's try that. No, wrong thing. That. No, I can't cut mariculture limestone. Never mind then. It looks a little better like that anyway. So that's that. There we go. I'm not sure why it does that weird thing where it doesn't put all the water down, but whatever. So that's now done. I can put the rocket launch pad there and the rocket will go up just fine. And how much time have I got left in the episode? Probably about 5 minutes. So I'm not going to get a lot of stuff done. I also want to set up an enhanced portal to get here. Oh, I'll tell you what it might be. It's going to be putting water back in there, and so it's putting water back in an odd. So that should fix it, because the water's now coming down neatly. So that should then put in a neat square of water. Technically a neat cuboid, but you know what I mean. And then with any luck, this will now be tidy. No. Okay then, be like that. The important thing is that that's now done, so I can use it. So I was hoping to get to space today. Well, not today, you know what I mean, in this episode. It probably won't happen next episode, because next episode I'm probably going to focus on getting my ME system upgraded. Start working on my central base, because I really want some automation and stuff in place. So, I don't know. I'll have a fiddle around with Galacticruft and see if I can get a little bit done now. Oh yeah, and before I forget, because I've been forgetting all episode, new subscriber. New subscriber is Zaki D Gaming. Now, from Zaki D Gaming's own content, I'm going to hazard a guess they actually subscribed for my Surgeon Simulator, so I'm going to break with tradition and mention them in the next episode of that, as well as in my Minecraft. But anyway, hello to Zaki D. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, this is going to require so many steel plates. Absolutely loads. Let's just look at the thing. So that needs compressed steel, that needs compressed steel, that needs those which need compressed steel, compressed steel, compressed steel, everything needs compressed steel. Steel is a pain in the arse to make. So, all this stuff will be moved over to the other area eventually. How's that going? 31k. So, yeah, I am not going to space this episode, I'm afraid. And that is going to be it for this episode. I've got all this set up though. 2 full heavy oxygen tanks, yada yada. So, if you've enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, share, favourite and comment, help support the channel. Follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with what's going on, such as the fact that this has come out late. I posted a tweet about that yesterday. And subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys. I actually have a couple of minutes left, and interrupting. I actually have a couple of minutes left, and I've realised well, starting editing, I've realised I've forgotten what I was doing things at the start of the episode for. So, that's that. Well, I guess that is it for this episode now. Bye guys.